Hello and welcome back to another episode of the DIYguy.net. Alright, so today we're going to be showing you how to install trailer hitch wiring on a Subaru. This is going to work from 99, I believe, and up. If you had it done on your car and you know it has the quick plug within the back for the trailer hitch wiring, let us know in the comments below. But I'm pretty sure it's 99 and up. It actually integrated a little white plug in the back of the car that is plugged into an adapter, which goes to the control box and then goes out to your 4-way plug or that 7-way plug if you have a camper with those batteries that you need to charge up for the lighting. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is open the trunk or hatch. What we need to do is clear out the contents within the trunk. We're going to go ahead and remove this rubber mat, set it aside. Alright, now we got the rubber mat out of the way. We're going to go ahead and pull this cover out. Just lift up, pull forward. It's got these little hooks here that'll slide up out of the way. Next, we'll go ahead and remove the spare tire cover. Cargo area storage thing. Next, we're going to have to remove this piece. We're just going to lift up. There's a push pin here and here. That one we can go ahead and set on this side. Next, we'll go ahead and squeeze and lower down to remove the driver's side storage area cover. Next, we need to get this out. So there's a push pin here, and those two white ones have push pins as well. Alright, so next we need to remove this, and this. This one you can just kind of get underneath, pull it up, it'll pop it right out. Set that aside. This one, we'll just get underneath it, pop it out. Same with this one. Pop it out. Now, when removing this, it goes underneath here, so you need to pull it and kind of twist it out. So lift, kind of see this part goes underneath that, so we need to get that out of the way, and we'll set that out of the way. Now you can just see the trailer wiring right there. It has electrical tape or an elastic on it holding it, so we just need to gently pull it down and pull it out. So here, there you go, you'll see the connector. Alright, so now that we have the wiring pulled out, we can go ahead and grab our adapter kit. This is by Kurt Manufacturing. It's called the Custom Wiring Kit. This is number 55370. And these are the vehicles that this one will fit. We're doing the Subaru Outback. It says 00 to 09. This is an 07, so it should work no problem. Like I said, no splicing required. That white plug right there should plug into that, go to our control box, and then out to our flat 4 connector, because that's the connector they need on this style vehicle. So we're going to open this up, and we'll show you a little bit more. So we'll open it up. You'll see this plug. It's going to match that plug. It's really just plug it in. They give you a bag with some double-sided tape. What you're going to stick to this, stick the box out of the way inside that lower fender well. We got to put the fuse in here. So it does have an inline fuse to protect the control module and the rest of our wire in case it draws too much. So we're going to get the double-sided tape out. We're going to stick it to it. We'll go ahead and plug that in. And then stick that to the inside of the fender well where it's nice and clean and dry. And then we'll go ahead and run this wiring back out to our storage pod over the rear tire. This is a 10 amp fuse, so you might want to put a few in the car just in case you end up overloading it or popping it and finding out that it's not working because of the fuse. So once we have the fuse installed and the cover over the top of the fuse, we can go ahead and grab that double-sided tape, peel one side off, and stick it to the control module. Once we have the sticky tape onto our control module, it's as easy as plugging our adapter or our two connectors together, clicking, making sure they lock in tight. We'll push the rest of the wiring down into the underside of that fender well, we'll pull the other side of the sticky tape off, and then we'll go ahead and stick it to the rib of the car, fastening it and securing it into place. Some people do stick the control module down inside the wheel well for the spare tire, but then you need to ensure that it's low enough where it's not going to affect the cargo area or cover over the spare tire, but I find it best to stick it down inside the inner fender well here on the driver's side. So we just stuck it in there, as you can see, all the wiring. We stuck that right to that raised portion. So it's stuck on there pretty good. And we got our wiring out, so now we just need to reinstall all the battery panels. There's a little groove that sits there, so you can follow that right along and to get you into this part. Go ahead and reinstall these. These tabs need to be left and right. Alright, so now that we have all those push pins holding that styrofoam piece in, we can go ahead and grab the driver's side storage compartment cover. Make sure the bottom tab's aligned. Go ahead and slide it in and click it closed. Next we can grab the carpeted side for the driver's side. We're going to align those white pins, push together, should hear it click and lock in. Once we have the carpeted piece on, we can go ahead and flip the wiring up out of the way. We'll grab our rear spare tire cover or rear cargo area over the top of the spare tire. Go ahead and set that back in. Then we can go ahead and straighten the wiring out and place it in that cargo area. Then we can put the cargo cover back on, making sure the two pins in the back side go in. That way it'll hinge and open as it should. With that setting in, we'll go ahead and make sure it's nice and flat and everything fits together. Then we can reinstall the rear cargo mat or cover. So you're going to go ahead and open your hatch or trunk. You're going to grab the wiring, lift up the cargo mat, lift up that, get your wiring out here, stretch it out, keep it nice and flat, and lay it over the rear bumper. And then you can go ahead and shut your hatch. Now you want to be sure to keep the wiring away from the trunk latch. You don't want to pinch it, chafe it, or get it caught in there. So offset it to one side or the other. Make sure you leave enough out here so you can connect it to your trailer, and then when you make turns you have enough wire out here so you're not tugging on the wire trying to pull it from underneath the rear hatch. If you end up towing a lot, you may want to remove your spare tire completely, and on the bottom, I'll show you down here, right in the center is a rubber plug, so you can cut a hole in that, run your trailer hitch wiring right through that, and then mount it or fasten it right up here to the trailer hitch. That way your wiring's always out. Like I said, if you do a lot of towing, it might be worth doing that, so you're not putting the wire in and out of the trunk all the time or leaving it out, but so you can use that grommet and run your wiring right outside. Be sure to seal that grommet back up using some silicone or something. That way it's watertight and you don't get water inside the car. So that's it. We just showed you how to install trailer hitch wiring on a Subaru, utilizing the quick connector in the rear of the vehicle. That way you don't have to run a 12-volt power source all the way up here to the battery, and you don't have to make a splice behind the taillights. So the quickest and painless way, using that no splice connector from Kurt Manufacturing. Don't forget to click the link in the description, which will take you to our website for a full write-up. You can also click that subscribe button in the middle. On the right, we have a recommended video just for you. And on the left, you'll find our recent upload. Thanks for watching another episode of the DIYguy.net.